One of the best things that President Biden did when he took office and, got his feet settled in the White House a little bit, he ended the policy of family separation, which of course was not just taking migrant kids and their parents and shipping them to different facilities. It meant that if a migrant family that entered the country illegally, granted, but they had kids born on U.S. soil, they weren't going to separate them. That was the big thing. Yes, you're here illegally, but you came here and you had a baby, so we're going to take care of you a little bit and not separate you or force you to make the decision to leave your children here and you go back to wherever you came from. That was a good thing that they did. Donald Trump's incoming border czar, Thomas Homan, told Washington Post in a recent interview that, oh yeah, those days are over. And we are absolutely going to force these migrant parents to decide whether or not to leave their kids here or bring their kids back when we deport their asses. That's what Homan said. Here's the issue. You knew you were in the country illegally and chose to have a child, so you put your family in that position. We need to show the American people we can do this and not be inhumane about it. We can't lose the faith of the American people. So we're not ripping families apart. We're making them decide whether they're going to be ripped apart or not. Okay, we're the good guys. They're here illegally, he points out. To which I have to repeatedly point out the fact that entering the United States illegally is in fact a misdemeanor. It is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 6 months in prison, a fine, or both. But it's a misdemeanor nevertheless. So the only crime these people committed was coming across that border. And I know to Republicans that seems like a capital offense, right? But it is in fact a misdemeanor. So Mr. Homan is telling us, yes, we're going to separate families, but only if the family chooses to be separated. Essentially creating a Sophie's choice for these parents. Yes, I'm here illegally. I know I'm subject to deportation, but my kids were born here. They're U.S. citizens. And Homan even admitted in the interview, we know we can't deport the kids. So we're putting it on them. Putting it on the parents. They made these decisions, he said, so they can make the tough decision whether to leave the kids or take them with you. Leave them in a government system under a federal government that hates them, that has repeatedly trashed these anchor babies, as they call them. It's insane. But at this point, the insanity and the cruelty from people like Homan is the point.